Today, we're going to be looking at how to pair two currencies together. How to pair two currencies together. In a previous video, we talked about how to interpret the news, looking at the fundamental analysis, scheduled news. So, what's next after interpreting the news? Now, by the way, I'm going to link in a description the video where we talked about how to interpret the news. And we looked at that based on the news from Forex Factory. So what's next after interpreting the news? It is how to pair two currencies together. Whenever you look at your chart and then you see two currencies, Euro USD, CAD JPY, Pound USD, and a whole lot of others, just to name a few, they're usually represented as X and then Y, two currencies making a currency pair. X is known as the first currency, while Y is known as the second currency. And you would always see this in your quote section or in your new order section just before you place a trade. So this first currency, X, is known as the base currency. The base currency, while the second currency, Y, is known as the quote or counter currency. It counters the first one. Okay, so this X and Y, let's look at it further. Whenever you get information telling you to buy a particular currency pair or telling you to sell a particular currency pair, the question you need to ask yourself now is, what are you buying and what are you selling? What are you buying and what are you selling? Now, the easiest way to grasp this is to understand that you would always be attacking the first currency. The first currency in this question is X, known as the base currency, and this comes in the currency pair of X, Y. So what are you doing to the first currency? You are attacking it based on what you do here. So that means that for this one, it is most likely going to be a buy X. And for this one, because we have a sell here, it's most likely going to be a sell X. So if you look at what we have further, you will notice that, yes, indeed, we are buying X. And then what are we doing to the second one? We are selling X, buying X, and then selling X. Now, what about the second currency? You remember it's a currency pair. So what about the second currency in the pair? What are we going to be doing to that? We are going to be doing the counter, which is the opposite. So that means that where you have buy X, you're going to be doing what? You're going to be selling Y. Yes, you are correct. You are going to be doing the opposite of the second one because you cannot be buying X and then buying Y, or you cannot be selling X and then selling Y. It is one currency against another currency. And that's why in some platforms, you would always see it written as X versus Y, which means Euro versus USD or USD versus Switzerland francs, and so on. I'm sure you get the gist of it. So you're going to be doing the opposite to the second one. You could pause this video, you could go over to your platform, your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 or whatever trading platform you're using, and have a look at it. It would make so much sense. Now, don't forget, this video is to help you to know how to pair two currencies together, whether you are new or you are struggling in the business. So I hope this is good to go from you guys. If it is, then let us look at a quick example. I'm going to give you an example for you to understand this better. Examples are always good. Don't forget, we're still working on the currency pair, X and Y. We're still talking about how to pair two currencies together. So we are assuming, that we are going to be selling CAD. Maybe we got information from Forex Factory. Remember we said I'll be linking the video on how to interpret the news. Maybe we interpreted the news for CAD coming out at a particular day, coming out at a particular time of that day, and it was telling us to sell CAD. Now, as it's telling us to sell CAD, we now need to what? We now need to pair it with another currency. You can pair CAD with so many currencies out there. You have the major currency pairs, which is USD CAD. You have like minors, exotics, and so on. So you could pair CAD with any currency of your choice. So assuming we pair the CAD with the USD and then we pair the CAD with the JPY. This is how it is written on the platforms. But you would also notice the positioning of the CAD. Over here, CAD is Y, which is the second currency. And here, CAD is X, which is the first currency, right? Don't forget the first currency is known as the base currency, and then the second currency is known as the quote or the counter currency. So the question now is, what are we going to be clicking on for USD CAD? Are you clicking on buy or sell? What are you clicking on for CAD JPY? Are you clicking on buy or sell? Now, don't forget, whatever you click on, you always attack the first currency. Whatever you click on, you always attack the first currency. Now, you have a clue here, which is telling you to sell CAD. So, as it is telling you to sell CAD, you know this first one is USD, and it is not sell CAD. It is not CAD. So, you are not going to be selling USD. It is sell CAD for this second one. So, what are you going to be clicking on? USD. It's going to be what? Is going to be a buy. Yes, you got it. So you are going to be clicking on buy for USD. And then what are you going to be clicking for this second one, the one below, the CAD JPY? You can see CAD is the first currency here. So you're going to be doing what? Your guess is right. You are going to be clicking on sell CAD. Beautiful. Can you see what we did over here? Based on the first currency, the base currency, and based on the information that we had here, we knew what we're going to be clicking on. For this one, it is buy USD, and for the second one, it is sell CAD. Now, don't forget the second currency second currency Y. What are we going to be doing to this second currency Y over here? We need to know what we're going to be doing to it. So over here for the first one, it is going to be what? Because it's a buy USD, obviously we're doing the opposite, which is sell CAD, which is what matches this one. It's going to be a sell CAD. And then for the one lower, because it is already a sell CAD for the first currency, we're going to be clicking on buy JPY here. I want to believe that makes a lot of sense. If it does, then you would now know that you are clicking on buy for the first one, because as you're clicking on buy, you're attacking the first currency, don't forget. So that means that you are doing a buy USD, and then you're doing the opposite to this, which is a sell, which is the same information that we have here from your interpretation of Forest Factory or from anywhere where you get news from. You can get news from different places. And then for this one, you're clicking on sell. So you're attacking the first one, which is a sell CAD, which matches this. And of course, this is obviously a buy JPY. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. If it has, yes, indeed, give this video a thumbs up, right? But then don't forget, whenever you do your interpretation of the news, the fundamental analysis, scheduled news, right? But whenever you do your interpretation and then you pair with another currency, you still need to do what? You still need to combine with the technical analysis. I repeat, you still need to combine with the technical analysis. Most traders make that mistake and then they wait for the news to come out at a particular day, at a particular time of the day. And then what they want to do is just to jump into that market. No, you need to combine with the technicals. Because if it tells you to buy XY, remember XY is the currency pair. If it tells you to buy XY, you need to buy XY at a place of technical analysis, which has to do with support. You buy at support, and then if the information here was telling you to sell, then you sell at resistance. There is a video also that we've done on how to identify support and resistance levels. I would also link it in the description below. So by the time you do that, you will be able to merge the fundamentals and technical analysis together, which will make your analysis much powerful, much stronger. Now, I hope that that was helpful. If it was, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. If you have been watching our videos and then you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. It will help us to grow and it will help others to see the video as well get to learn how to pair two currency together. And of course, you have any question, feel free to comment. Okay. Also, if you want to learn more, you can go over to the school. The link is also in the description below. And you can watch videos. If you're interested in mentorship, you want to learn more on how to interpret, how to combine fundamentals together, reach out. And then we could have a discussion and see how we can help you out. Okay. With that said, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to share the video, like the video, comment if you have any question, and we'll do more for you. So that is how to pair two currencies together. Thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye for now.